Alright, this video is for Robert Me, showing him the issues I'm having with my Bad Girls. As you can tell, the sound effects are messing up. What happens is it starts out with a few mistakes and then it just gets progressively worse. There, it's just locked on. You can see the red LED is lit. It just gets progressively worse. It starts out with just a few mistakes, and then it'll eventually sometimes just lock on its own like it's doing now with the light lit. Or sometimes it'll just stay out. It goes out and stays out. There you go. I wanted to get it so it's not working when I do my tests. It's not working now. LED is staying lit constantly. I'm gonna check the voltages down here at the bridge rectifier. There, you can hear the hum coming from the speakers because it's froze up or whatever. Turn the light on here. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to set the meter to AC volt. Positive is off to the right. AC volts, I'm going to put it on 200. Check my voltage. Put the positive on the positive and the negative on the negative. .2 is what I'm seeing on this front one here. Right. I'm going to try the second bridge rectifier. That'll hopefully get electrocuted. 61.4 for that one. Then the last one we've got 25.7. Now I'm going to change the meter to DC voltage. Okay, wait a minute, I think I did that wrong. Okay. Yeah, I was supposed to do DC voltage. Okay, I did that backwards. So, I'm sorry, I'm going off your post as I do this. Okay, so I got it on DC voltage now. Now, the front one's showing 6.6 pretty much. The second one is showing 24.7, and the third one is showing 12.1. So I think you said this front one was supposed to be showing 12 volts. I'm getting 6.5. That is on DC volts. I had to turn it to the 200 because that middle one was above 20, I guess. Alright, so I'm gonna change it back to AC and check those two little squiggly line things. These have no markings whatsoever, so I guess there's no polarity for them. So this is, should get this quick here, that way they can see. This is what I'm checking. I'm checking these two terminals here. Here's the positive and the negative, and now I'm checking these two, which is giving me 8.4 for that one. Here is number 2. Let's make sure I got a good connection. Oh. It stopped at 27 there for a little bit. 28.
Low battery.
Alright. Still recording, right?
Yeah. 10%.
So about 28. And then this last one here is showing 10.9. So that's the readings from the bridge rectifiers. Let me see what I have to do to check this capacitor. So it's going to be on AC. Here you can see the capacitor. It's actually black. I thought it was blue, but it's black. Probably was replaced at least once. So I'm going to put it on AC 200 because that is as low as my meter goes, like you said. And then we'll see what kind of reading I get here. Doesn't seem like I got anything. And I charge up for a little bit. .1 looks like. That's reading off the capacitor. Let me just try it one more time. Make sure you got a good connection. So it's bouncing around, but it looks like it tops out around 25.2. So that's what I'm getting there on the capacitor. Now if I turn it off, turn it back on, sometimes it will work again, but just looking at the LED I can see that it's steady lit, so it's not blinking like it's supposed to. If I let it cool off for like an hour or so and come back, I'll be able to play like 2 or 3 games on it before it starts getting messed up. But just wanted to make that quick video so you could actually see me doing the test, and hopefully I did everything right that you wanted me to, and hopefully that'll tell you some information about maybe what's causing this problem. I'm pulling my hair out trying to fix it. Per my pinball repair guy's request, he kind of helps me out every once in a while. I just email him back and forth, and he told me to repin these 2 connectors here, which I did. I got the new Trifuricon connectors or whatever, repin both those connectors with them. I did have to extend the wire onto them, but I tested continuity from the extension to the end of the wire, and they all have continuity. I repinned the connector up there because from what I understand, that's the one that supplies the 5 volts to the board. So I repinned that, and I also got a new ribbon cable, which is shorter than the old one, so I had to move the auxiliary soundboard over to the side. But other than that, I did pull off all the connectors on the driver board, didn't see anything. This board did have a bad corrosion problem when I got it, so a bunch of the leads were messed up, and it had a new reset section added on, and had a charging capacitor installed. And I also gave when the pinball repair guy did the repairs, I gave him the driver board and this interconnect cable, and he said everything looked okay. So I'm assuming that's corrosion and stuff like that isn't an issue. And as you can see, I got the ground mods done. I got the ground wire going off the driver board, the CPU, and the power supply. So all the necessary ground mods are done on this. But that's enough for me now. Hopefully this will help you out. Hopefully you can tell me something. Alright, thanks for watching.